Does your friend often do that?
Strange. We all right? Be back here.
Hey, what was that?
Went forward in time to view alternate futures, to see all the possible outcomes of the coming conflict.
How many did you see?
14,605,000.
How many did we win?
One.
Why would you do that?
We're in the endgame now. Fine. I'll do it myself.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on Avengers EndGame. So upon rewatching Infinity War for like the billionth time, no, I'm joking, but I have seen it a bunch of times, I'm still left with a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of plot holes. For example, Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet previously to the Infinity War movie happening, and then during the Infinity War movie, the Dwarf King made Thanos an Infinity Gauntlet, yet we literally seen him with the gauntlet saying, fine, I'll do it myself. But that's not the title of the video. I've got a bunch of ideas for other plot hole videos to make. I'm going to make a plot hole video for all the plot holes in Avengers Infinity War that still haven't been answered. So the main topic point of this video will be, why didn't Doctor Strange cut off the Thanos gauntlet when he could have done it with a portal quite clearly? So we know Doctor Strange went forward 14,600,004 times. I hope I said that right. So Doctor Strange said they only beat Thanos in one of these times, which doesn't make mathematical sense. Over 14 million chances, yet you'd only win once. That just mathematically doesn't even make sense. If anyone wants to punch the numbers, actually come out with how many times they would beat Thanos, drop it down below. So if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure to subscribe. We do Marvel and DC and pop culture based videos that are new to the channel all week long. So I'm doing a Captain Marvel ticket giveaway for either one or two, I'm not sure yet. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram at Warstu and send me a DM saying you want to be involved. And potentially for the UK viewers, I may have a special prize up my sleeve if I can arrange it. It would be pretty awesome and a once in a lifetime opportunity in a way. So before we get into the video, comment down below, why didn't Doctor Strange just cut off Thanos' arm with a portal? I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment box down below. Now, this could be one of the biggest plot holes in the movie, although there are a lot of big plot holes in Avengers movie in terms of continuity. It's odd because an earlier scene in the movie where we seen Call Obsidian get his arm chopped off by the same strategy using the sling ring portal, it literally could have taken Thanos out in a way. I mean, really, it could have. I mean, this literally happened in the first scene in New York. Considering the entire movie is about an endgame to get the Infinity Gauntlet off Thanos and destroy him, they could have just repeated this strategy. So why didn't this work with Thanos? Now, this is a hard one to actually answer because the Russo brothers contradict themselves an awful lot. So I did a bit of research. So they said this about Thanos' character, but then how the fight played out in Titan, oh wow, it doesn't really make logical sense. So Thanos is virtually indestructible character who is stronger than Hulk and has invincible skin. Did we all not see Tony Stark of all people cut him open, yet he's virtually indestructible, invincible skin, yet his skin was pierced by a human. Not by Thor, not by someone stronger than Tony Stark. Tony Stark did it. He's from a planet called Titan. Many years prior to the film, his planet was experiencing a cataclysmic shift. They were running out of resources and they were overpopulated. Thanos made a recommendation that they'd exterminate half of the population randomly in order to save the rest of the population. Of course, the Titans rejected the notion, branded him a madman, exiled him, and the planet ended up dying. So he took it upon himself to go planet by planet throughout the universe and wipe out half of the population of each planet as a way to correct the planet and bring back a balance. Once he hears about the stones, he realizes that if he can get hold of all of the Infinity Stones, he can control the entire universe with a snap of his finger. He could correct the universe permanently by removing 50% of life from it. So these are incredible stakes for our characters. If the Avengers were built for anything, it's for stopping Thanos from completing his goal. So this is why I say that the Russo brothers literally contradict themselves, because he is virtually indestructible, yet Tony Stark cut him up. And also you got to put it in the fact that 14 million chances and the Avengers win once. I understand it. We've got to carry this over 2 movies because it is essentially an extension of the first movie. Although, like, people like the screenwriters say, no, it's an independent story. Well, it's still linked to the story. So obviously, if they did just chop his arm off and the Gauntlet went like that, at the time of fighting him, he did have a good majority of the stones, but he didn't have the time stone. So he couldn't have just reversed time, but he could have just teleported out of there, so to speak. He had the reality stone, so he could have changed reality, but not if the Gauntlet was chopped off his arm. So when I rewatched the movie, it's like, well, they could have done that. I understand we've got to make a sequel. We've got to carry the story out over 2 episodes, 2 movies. It just doesn't make sense why they just didn't chop him off, because obviously, you could say this is a confirmation of why, but Invincible's skin, I mean, he got absolutely destroyed on Titan. Thanos had literally the full force of the Avengers. Oh, wait, Hulk wasn't there. So he's not invincible. Stronger than the Hulk. I don't really think Thanos is stronger than the Hulk. Not like the real Hulk. We didn't get the real Hulk. We got a scared Hulk. So in Avengers Endgame, when we get Professor Hulk, this is going to be a different story. But guys, do you think this is a plot hole? Because obviously Thanos is insanely intelligent and strong. But during Thor 3, he literally had Loki falling. I've been falling for 30 minutes. Could he not just have zapped Thanos into that? No, because obviously he had the reality stone. He could have just teleported out of there. But it's quite interesting because Doctor Strange is that powerful that he could have defeated Thanos all by himself if he had the power to unlock his full potential. But like I said, guys, there's so many plot holes in this movie. Obviously, the Infinity Gauntlet, he wouldn't need a new one because obviously the time in the post-credit scene where we've seen Thanos talking about, I'll do it myself, and he already had the Gauntlet. Why would he need to get another one? It just doesn't make sense because obviously the timeline continuity, we'd already seen the Mad Titan with the Gauntlet, but he forced the Dwarf King to make him a gauntlet. There is a lot of plot holes in this movie, guys, so I really want to make a video of all the plot holes sometime this week. So if you could, drop your plot hole down below and I will include it in a mega video that I'm going to be doing later this week. As I said, the closer to Avengers Endgame we're going to get, the more videos like this we need to make. We need to try and embed it. We need to try and explain exactly what is happening or what happened in Infinity War before Endgame comes out. So guys, I do have a new mic, so I might sound a little bit different. Hopefully it sounds better. I'm just playing around with the settings on this new mic. I'm really loving it. It's a lot more professional. Thanks to the love and the support and the hate from you guys, I've been able to upgrade a bunch of equipment for the channel, so hopefully the quality and everything will improve. So guys, do you think I'm wrong? Do you think that obviously Doctor Strange couldn't have smashed off Thanos' arm if he wanted to? Obviously there's a reason he didn't. Potentially these other potential storylines, these other potential times when the Avengers beat him, obviously maybe chopping his hand off wouldn't ultimately beat him because obviously Thanos is no Darkseid. I mean, Thanos is weak compared to Darkseid, but let's not get into that. It wouldn't stop him completely because he's still got another arm and he's still an absolute savage. So the Russo bros said that. I don't really agree with their opinion. Like I said, there's a lot of issues, there's a lot of plot holes, and the closer we get to this, the more kind of videos we're going to do less. So if you could drop down your plot holes down below, there are a lot of them from any of the Avengers movies, any of the movies, any Marvel movie. I'm going to do a mega plot hole video, but try and keep it like Avengers 1, Avengers 2, Avengers 3, like centric if you can. And I will catch you guys in another video. If you do want me to live stream, let me know. I intend to live stream every day for an hour if I can. I might even live stream after this video goes live. I'm trying to get to know you guys a lot better. So if you could enter that competition, it would be cool. And there might be a special prize for people in the UK. If I can arrange it, it would be a pretty awesome prize. A once in a lifetime opportunity. Only if I can arrange that, that would be pretty cool. So anyway, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you. Bye.